Getting a visit from Laurie Robb from SHIP right here at 401 North Market Street in downtown Frederick. We're in the home of everything, Frederick. She's here today because we are talking about
SHIP's annual lip sync battle.
The lip sync battle. That's right. It is coming up. So we're going to put this on next week. So it is coming up Thursday. We're going to have a great time. It is such a fun event. You guys brought this back. It was something SHIP did a long time ago when SHIP first was established. I remember it. Then it kind of went away. And this is now kind of the third year of iteration, right? So the fourth.
Third year about consecutively because of we had to take a break from COVID, right? Like that. Then we had 2022, 2023. Or no, 2023, 24, and now this is gonna be the third year.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting. Very excited. There's a lot of fun things happening to it. We have 9 teams participating. So
that's awesome.
A lot of different people within the community wanted to get together and have some fun. And I think it's just gonna be really exciting because we also have 3 awesome judges.
Yes. All right, who's judging?
So we have Chief Lando, Chief of Police.
He's great.
And we also have Debbie Riker, who is recently appointed president for Hood College.
Okay.
So we are super excited about her coming. And we also have Eric Rhodes, who is the principal at
so fun.
I am so excited about him. When we posted about him with his bow tie,
he is amazing. The principal at Lincoln Elementary, so involved in the community. He rides a unicycle. Did you know this?
Yeah, I found that out last year. I was like, this is one of the many things you do.
Yeah, one of his many talents.
But just also envisioning him being a principal, going up and down the hallway for that. I was like that. Yeah. So we're really excited. These are all 3 amazing people who support SHIP very much. And they kind of bring it back to education for us, which is always our number 1 goal for our students. So for them to be part of this event and emphasize the impact really just helps.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can't get people more connected to what you guys do and who you serve than the 3 you've chosen, just really keeping in mind it is about the students, right? Yeah. So SHIP, if people don't know and have been living under a rock, Student Homelessness Initiative Partnership?
Correct.
Okay. You guys serve the homeless students in Frederick County.
So we serve youth experiencing homelessness from ages kindergarten to 24.
Okay.
And ultimately our goal is to help them go back to education. So within that, they are also kind of building capacity off of that. So we are assisting them getting resources and kind of helping find out what their next goal is. It can be finding secure housing. It can be finding what kind of program best fits them. Is it going to college? Is it finding a vocational school that best fits their needs? Just kind of things along that line. But it's to kind of emphasize to them that it's not a one-track mindset. Each student is different and every student has their own talents and capabilities. And I think this really just brings a great drive to it. So for us, we always want to educate them on or kind of help them understand what is available to them.
Yeah, because what you don't know, right?
Well, if a student is not going to school, they do not graduate high school, they are actually 3.5 times more likely to not to experience homelessness as an adult.
Right.
So if they do not graduate, they are 3.5 more times likely to experience homelessness as an adult.
Yeah.
I say that twice.
It's okay.
It's very important.
It is very important.
Because there are so many people who don't understand that. And so that's why we drive back towards the education part.
Yeah.
So we want them to graduate high school, even if they don't go to college. They can find a welding career.
I mean, I didn't go to college. So, and I tell my kids, college isn't a necessity, but you just understand you're going to work a little harder to be successful and get where you need to get. But there's a lot of trades. These people could be making 10 times what I'm making as young people.
And they have 0 debt.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Zero debt.
That's the great part about it, where it's they can go to college, they can have the experiences, but ultimately we want the best for our students. And so these students, they are hardworking. They're just average people like you and me. They're working at a drive-through. They're collecting your tickets at the movie theater.
Yeah.
They are checking you out at a retail establishment. So for them, they're just human, all of us are. And so we always want to make sure that we're always reminding people to be kind and everything like that, just because there's so much negativity right now.
Yeah.
So for our students, we always focus on their well-being. So that's why this event is so important, is because this is ultimately our fundraiser to raise additional funds so we can help these students have these resources. Like, we have unrestricted funding from this event that helps them with their driver's education courses, helps them purchase a car.
Right.
It can help them with the rent for their, like, kind of into their lease when they're trying to, or down payment for their lease or security deposit.
Right.
Everything along those lines. Like, it's so crucial. And I don't think people realize that whenever they go do all of these events and they kind of see the fundraising for, it's very exciting. And so that's why we want to focus on that for this event, is just driving it back to the students. And it's just exciting. That's right.
And so what we need people to do is to go to shipfrederick.com, purchase your tickets. $55 gets you all your food from Boxcar Burgers, right?
Yep, Boxcar Burgers is going to be catering the event. We'll have a buffet from them. It also includes your beer from Attaboy Barrel House.
Yes, so, which we love, and it's a beautiful. I love the Attaboy Barrel House venue. I think it's a great venue, and we have about 9 teams. What are the times of the event?
So the happy hour will start at 5 p.m. So it'll be from 5 to 6 will be a happy hour portion of the event. And then from 6 to about, I wouldn't say between 8 and 9, just depends on how long the performances are. But that's when we're going to have the rest of the event. Overall, it's going to be a very fun event. And then we'll also hear some stories from our students.
Of course.
So
now you're going to want to bring along some form of payment, because there's ways for you to purchase votes for your favorite team.
So for our People's Choice Award, this is literally when you almost like buy their vote, right?
Yeah. All right. This is SHIP's annual lip sync battle. It's happening Thursday, the 24th, 5 p.m. You can be there. Get your happy hour on. Get great food from Boxcar Burger, beer from Attaboy Barrel House. And be entertained all evening long, not only by the teams performing, but by yours truly as well. All right, shipfrederick.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.